Okay. All right, we'll just hang here for a little bit and okay, this is what I'm gonna do here, and then I'm gonna come back over here. Okay.
There we go.
All right, we'll just hang here for a little bit and
oh, hold on. Okay.
yeah. What's up? What's up?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, there's a way to get this in the control room. Hello, 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 hello. Let's see. Got Evan Robinson, Sage of Secrets. What's up? Jason, what's going on, family? What's going on?
Hi, Ella My Bell. Welcome to your first live. Welcome, welcome. Marianne Plancher, welcome. Welcome to the live. For all the new people, I'm usually moderating or in the chat. So we live today. I'm on camera today.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to see how I can get this thing off. Yeah, I got this feedback going right now.
T. Beverly, reporter extraordinaire. Glad you could make it. Hey, Montreal. I just did a tarot reading for him today. Glad you could make the live.
Oh. All right. Ivory, what's up, brother? Let's see. So Ivory's in the class. And Montreal's in the class too. And Miss Chanella Anderson. Oh, hello, hello.
Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Dion. Daryl, glad you could make the live. Thank you, KLILL 5555. I appreciate you. I added some extra fives, but you know who I'm talking about. Thank you. Ooh, Fly God Infinite said, "How do I bless my food now that I can't pray to a false image?" You want to know what prayer I say over my food? I say, "This food I eat is made of light and it keeps my body tight. This food I eat, it keeps me fit. Ooh, it's gonna be delicious. I'm grateful for this food I eat. This food is really magic." That's how I pray over my food. That way, everything I put into my body is only magic. It's only gonna do me good. Okay, that's how I pray. That's my food prayer. Y'all could steal that if you want, but give me my credit,
Give that credit.
Y'all share that.
Oh, I heard that. I ain't mad at you. Okay, I finally figured out my double deal, so I think I'm good now. All right. Let me see if I do this. Nope, don't want to do that, Reg. Don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to stay like that. Okay, everybody hear me? Does everybody hear me? Voche, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Daddy. Loud and clear.
Okay. Good. Okay. All right, I'm good. So I got a little bit of a delay going, but I'm good. I'm good. All right. Karen, Hyperlux Lifestyle. She's in the house. Watch out for Karen.
Terry, we're going to send you some positive vibes, okay? We're going to send you some love.
Scorpio woman. All right. Let's go here. Let's see. And Anthony, hello.
Montreal says, I bless the groceries.
You bless the groceries. I heard that.
I like that. I like that. I might have to start praying
All
over my
right.
groceries, you know, just one hitter quitter.
Yeah, hey, I heard that. One hitter quitter.
Jay,
Love JJ's in the
my
house.
favorite cousin in the barbecue. What's up?
All right, all
That's
right.
the man's right there.
Awesome, awesome. Okay. Yeah, I had like a double thing going here, guys. So that's what I was looking at. So now y'all can hear me, and I can hear me only one time. I mean, I like the way I sound, but I don't like hearing myself talk twice. I'm repeating myself. So yeah. So all right. Excellent.
Y'all like my prayer? I'm glad y'all like my prayer. But prayer is all about intention. So the way I said it, the feeling you put behind it, that's the intention. That's what really puts that magic, that energy in your food.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's your intentions. It's not the words you say, not the, putting your hands together and bowing your heads. That's how we were taught as Christians. But when you start to reorient yourself from a comedic perspective, it's about your vibration,
Right.
and it's about the intentions that you set behind your vibration. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Donald, brother. See, Donald's in the house.
So all my chefs out there, people eat, just even if you cook your own food, praying over your food, or even just hovering your hands over your food. Like, how do you want the people to feel when they eat your food? Do you want it to be healing? Do you want it to be uplifting? Put all that intention in your cooking.
Yeah, you know how when grandmama cooked, grandmama would be like, ooh, grandmama, because grandmama was cooking with love. That is infused into the food. I'm telling you, that's real.
Yes.
It's real. So absolutely. Divine new set, or new nice suit. How's it going? Divine's in the class. Good to see you here. So all right. Terry Beverly, hello, hello. Clement Smith, hello. What's going on? What's going on? All right. All right. Greg Scott. Yeah, that's right, Greg. The feeling, the emotion, and the intention. Okay. All of that together is your prayer, not the words. So the words can help direct that for you in your mind, but it's really your feeling, your vibration. That's your prayer. That's the deeper aspect of these ideas that we're talking about. That's the science behind it, not just a superstition, So yeah. Let's see, is Voche your firstborn or secondborn? She's my firstborn. She's my firstborn. So yeah, says y'all truly look alike. Ha! That's funny. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that before. I get
that a lot.
Yeah.
Daddy's girl.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. All right. So we're at 7:06. So I guess we got enough time. We've everybody's kind of getting in. So we'll kind of get it going. Dulce Maria.
Hey girl. Hey.
What's up? What's up? All right. All right. Greg Scott, how's it going? How's it going?
Oh okay. Yeah, Donald Owens. These people, they're gonna be obsessed with your food. You start praying over it.
Ooh, ready. Yeah, Donald, that's what you do, man. Hey, put some love in it. Mm-hmm. Start to putting your hands on. Hey, I like to do this, add a little bit of energy. Do that, and then add a little bit of energy to it, man. That fires it up.
Yeah,
I know y'all don't see Karate Kid with Mr. Miyagi go like that. That's what Mr. Miyagi's doing. He's getting that energy going, getting it going. For real. So yes, sir. All right, all right. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll get going here. So I'll just do the regular introduction. So again, I'm your host, Reginald Kuakaru. And tonight I have my daughter on, who is the birth chart and astrologer extraordinaire, Voche Martin, also known as Queen Mystic. So she's going to be talking to you guys tonight about the Venus, your planets in Venus. How would I say that, Voche?
I'm going to be talking to you about the planet of Venus, which tells you about your love language, your passions in life, what you could strive for to achieve fulfillment, okay? And just how you interact with others, okay?
Okay.
So Venus is the divine feminine in your chart. It's how you bring beauty. It's how you bring art. It's how you bring pleasure to the world. And depending on what sign it's in, you know, it tells how you individually do that.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. So she's going to be talking about those tonight, guys, and I am like really looking forward to this. So I know she's going to kind of use me as an example. So I don't want y'all like, you know, pointing fingers at me and stuff, man, because she's using me as the example, and you know,
and it's gonna get
don't
real.
y'all hurt my feelings, because huh?
I said this gonna get real. You a Scorpio Venus. That's
right,
as deep as it can go.
Really. Because I'm a Scorpio. Y'all hurt my feelings. I'm a Scorpio. I'm not above kicking some ass now. So
Daddy is very brave. He's being very brave right now, willing to be vulnerable and open with you guys. All right, so be nice.
Right, for real. So as I say, I'm the founder of Comedic Centered Living, and so I have my moderator in the house, Love JJ. Thank you for being here, brother. I really appreciate you.
Hey.
So usually Voche is helping him out, but Voche is, of course, she's in the house tonight. And this will be a positive experience as always, guys. That's what we come together for, to produce that positivity and that energy that lifts us all up. That's what it's about. Okay. So please be kind to everyone in chat, and be kind to my moderators too. So they doing a job, and they're trying to help everybody out here. Okay. So if you're not, you will be bounced. This is not a platform for debate. It's a waste of time. So if you're coming here to debate, I'll go ahead and exit. So that's what it's about. Now, chat can get to moving pretty fast. So if we can't see all your questions, and a lot of times I know Love JJ, he'll repost some of those questions for us, and I always appreciate when he does that. But if that doesn't mean that we're ignoring your question, okay? So you can use Super Chat to give. And then you can pin your question up to the chat. So if something is said that is of value to you, prime the pump and give. Okay. So you've been given to, you give back, and that's how you use the universe to prime the pump. One of the ways that Voche and I prime the pump is that we give of ourselves, we give of our knowledge and stuff, and we give that to the universe, okay? And the universe returns back to us. So that's how we do that, and we love doing that. So always give with an attitude of gratitude, okay?
Most definitely.
So also have a class called the African Mind Rewire. It's a class that's like no other. It is not a history class. So if you're looking for good facts and trivia, I'm sure there's plenty of places out there that can give you plenty of history about Africa and Comedicism. But this class is about application, okay? So if you're transitioning from Christianity to African spirituality, that's what this class is about. It's about helping you to do that, okay? If you're fresh out of Christianity, you're gonna be challenged, okay? I'll tell you that right now. But you'll be challenged in a way that's going to uplift you and empower you, okay? So that's what the class is about. You can go and check out information on it at www.beyondthephysical.me, okay? And you can get the information about the class there. So it's going to answer the questions for you about who am I, how should I seek to live, by what principles should I be guided by my actions, what goals should I pursue, what is the meaning of my life, you know? So all those questions are something that we usually, especially us that like hit around, say, starting around 35 to 40 years old, you have that existential crisis. Why am I here? You know, what am I doing this job for? You know, so all those things start to happening for you, you know? But confronting those questions are the foundation of you living your life. So that's what it's about. And that's what the class is about. Now, Voche is going to be doing her class tonight. She's going to answer your questions to the best of her ability and the best of her knowledge. And I know my daughter, that if she doesn't know it, she just says, hey, I don't know. And, you know, because we don't know everything. These these teachings are so broad and and go so deep that usually an initiate that was in these teachings, they spent 20 years learning one area. Okay. So they got deep into it. So you don't know everything, okay? So but she'll be answering those questions, and I know we're all looking forward to this. So Voche, I'll turn it over to you, and we'll make it happen. All right.
Thank you, Daddy. Appreciate you.
You betcha.
So to get started, just to clarify, we're talking about your Venus sign, okay? This isn't your sun sign or your moon sign, this is your Venus. So if you don't know your Venus sign, in order to calculate it, you can go to this website called cafeastrology.com, and you don't even need to know your birth time to know your Venus placement, okay? But with that, just because I'm talking about the characteristics of your Venus, the themes that you experience in life are largely determined on the house that your Venus is in, as well as how your Venus is aspected, meaning how it's interacting with the other planets in your chart, okay? So these characteristics are broad and generalized based on that Venus archetype, but everyone is different and adds different nuances based on the other energy in your chart, okay? So with that being said, Venus is, as I touched on, it's a divine feminine representation in your chart. Venus is representative of beauty and is responsible for bringing beauty to earth. And each of us has a contribution, okay? And depending on how we express that feminine energy shows how we bring beauty to our social interactions. So with that being said, the first Venus sign on the list, okay, is Aries. We got to start off with Aries. They're number one, okay? And Aries Venus, okay? Aries Venus shows love through passion, okay? Through inspiration, through pushing people past their limits, okay? Because Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is always the first. It's always the pioneer, okay? Venus in Aries is very competitive, okay? And they are competitive when it comes to love, okay? They want to be the apple of your eye. They want to be kind of worshipped in a sense, or they love words of affirmation, or they love to know when you've inspired them, when you've helped them in some way. And the way Venus in Aries expresses their passion, or the hobbies, the things that Venus in Aries is interested in, is fitness, physical exertion. People with Venus and Aries like to work out. You find these people as great coaches, great physical trainers, people who like boxing or fighting or MMA, you know, and you have a lot of vital energy at your disposal, okay, because Aries is fire, okay? And people with Venus and Aries need some sort of physical outlet, okay, to get that aggression out, or it can manifest negatively. You can take this out on your loved ones, or just really be confrontational in terms of your interaction, okay? So just to touch, let me make sure I look at my notes and make sure I got everything. Yeah, so Venus and Aries.
What was the site you mentioned before?
It's called Cafe Astrology.
Okay.
Okay. Or astro.com. Okay. But if you Google birth chart calculator, you know, there's lots of options, but Cafe Astrology is the one that.
Is it cafeastrology.com?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm just putting them in the chat room here.
Yeah. So like I was saying, Venus and Aries are great leaders, okay? They're great coaches and great motivational speakers, and have a passion for inspiring others, helping others, inciting bravery and courage in others. And Venus and Aries changes lives, okay? If you have Venus and Aries, your lover will never forget you, okay? Venus and Aries changes lives. It catalyzes change, inspiration, and motivation, okay? So then we come to, let's talk about Venus and Aries love language. Okay, I almost forgot about the love language. So if you're dating a Venus and Aries, what can you do to attract them? Okay, Venus and Aries doesn't necessarily have a physical type. They're attracted to People who show aggression, bravery, aren't afraid to be direct, say what's on their mind, are strong, independent. Venus in Aries isn't attracted to people who are, weak or needy or, have no sense of direction. Like they want someone who's just as determined, can help catalyze them and inspire them as well, and isn't afraid to be brave and take on life with, a sense of courage and competitiveness, okay? A desire to be the best version of themselves, okay? Yeah, and if you can inspire Venus and Aries, they'll love you even more, okay? So then next on the list, we come to Taurus and Venus, okay? And Venus is ruled by Taurus, okay? So Taurus energy is very sexy, very sensual, very earthy, okay? And it's ruled by the 5 senses. So Venus in Taurus they're vibeologists. Like they are great at creating a vibe, great with art, great with just making people feel good. Venus and Taurus are the pleasure professionals, okay? And they like to take things slow when it comes to love. They like foreplay, and this is in all of life, not just with sex, okay? So they don't like to be rushed, and they really appreciate stability, consistency, and material security, okay? Because Venus and Taurus is all about the pleasures and beauty of life, and Venus and Taurus likes to have the nicest things, okay? And can be considered kind of bougie in terms of preferring luxury and quality over cheap and, disposable, okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little luxury.
Yes. So people with Venus and Taurus they give passion through pleasure, okay, through pleasing, through sensual pleasure, making people feel good, making environments nice and pleasant, and anything to do with aesthetics, whether that be interior decorating or they see themselves as art, okay? Their body is art, okay? And Venus and Taurus are very stylish. They appreciate, looking nice. An example of Venus and Taurus is Chris Brown, okay? And he has just all this creativity. He's an artist. He paints, he sings, he dances, and that is Venus and Taurus. It's just an appreciation of the arts. And you may have a beautiful singing voice if you have Venus and Taurus. You may be good with plants, working with nature. Being in nature is very beneficial for you. Venus and Taurus also likes hiking and doing physical activities that allow you to just, once again, be in nature, okay? So.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that kind of goes even with a little bit of just being Taurus, right?
Yeah.
So all that kind of merges, right?
Yeah. So Taurus energy. This also applies if you have like a Taurus moon, okay? Because that's also a feminine element. So Taurus moon and Taurus Venus can kind of mirror each other.
Okay.
And so hobbies of Taurus Venus could be like Taurus Venus likes. In love, they really appreciate quality time. Their love language is quality time, physical touch, affection. And, if you could cook them a good meal, like, how they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That is absolutely true when it comes to Taurus Venus, okay? Eating good, going to the movies, going to museums, and really just chilling, okay? Taurus likes to just chill and relax.
Hold up. Let me go back to the food part. So that's Taurus and Venus. I got to look for me a Taurus and Venus woman then, because I do like to eat.
Yeah, she gonna cook for you. She gonna make sure you're taken care of, okay?
Right.
Make sure you're taken care
I'm
of.
all about it.
Make sure you feeling good at home, that you're pleasured, that you're taking, they gonna make sure you good, okay?
All right. Hey, Anson 47 just gave $99.99.
It
says y'all go out to dinner on me.
Appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So the good qualities of Taurus and Venus are that they are loyal, okay? They are hardworking, they're consistent, diligent, and patient, okay? And this applies to their work as well as to their love life, okay? They can be a little bit materialistic, okay? A little bit possessive when it comes to their things as well as money, okay? And they like to be spoiled. Taurus and Venus likes to be spoiled. Okay, no, just go take a little bit further, go out of your way for them, and they'll make sure they reciprocate. Okay. And if you love a Taurus Venus, rub them down, feed them. Okay, give them massage.
Hi.
Don't shut them out. Okay, light some candles, take a bath.
Hi.
Time, get the playlist together. Okay, I know a little bit about Taurus. All right, that's my moon sign, but that's good there. Okay, so then we come to Gemini Venus. Okay,
Venus. Lord, Gemini.
All right, my Venus is in Gemini. Okay,
I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all.
So Gemini, Venus in Gemini brings beauty and love to the world through sharing knowledge, through passionately sharing knowledge. Okay. And Venus in Gemini is good with words. People with Venus in Gemini may speak multiple languages. Yo hablo español. Okay. People with Gemini are poets, writers. They really express themselves through their vocabulary. They might have a very advanced vocabulary, or Venus in Gemini is just really good with talking to people and can find something to relate about with any person. Okay, this is very social energy. And when it comes to love, Venus in Gemini is a sapiosexual, meaning they feel true connection when they can feel like your friend, when they can, have conversations with you about your mind, like literally just talking about what you're thinking. Okay. It doesn't even have to make sense. You can just say random thoughts, and Gemini and Venus will really appreciate that. Just what is on your mind? What are you thinking? Share your perspective with me. Gemini Venus loves to see different perspectives. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome.
Really good rappers. Okay. A lot of Gemini Venus are rappers. Once again, poets, writers.
Now, why is that? Is it just their creativity, or their creative being?
Well, Gemini is the sign of communication. Okay. It's
okay.
Okay. So you love through communication, through relating with language, and finding creative ways to express your inner world, to express your thoughts. Okay. So Gemini Venus loves knowledge. They're very friendly, but they can probably be an inconsistent texter. They get very bored. Okay. If you cannot hold their interest or their knowledge or whole conversation, they're like, bye. Okay. I'm relating a little too much to this. Slaps me. Anyway, so
what was that again? If
you can't hold conversation, bye. Don't ask me what I'm doing. How you doing? And that's it. Like, I'm bored. All right. Tell me.
In other words, that small talk. Miss you with that small talk.
It's like,
I feel you on that.
Okay. Can't be bothered. Okay. But that's not all Gemini Venuses. I have Scorpio in the 4th house, so just everything is intense for me. But anyway, not Scorpio Venus. Gemini Venus is very friendly. Okay. Maybe sometimes a little too friendly. They can be a little flirtatious, but it's just on the surface. Flirting ain't never hurt nobody. It's just, once again, a way to communicate. They can also have a smart mouth. They can be kind of sarcastic. Okay, and they're the type of sign that if you argue with them, they go for the, I won't say the low blow or the jugular, but they say something in a calm way that triggers you or makes you mad, and you'd be like, why you mad? So don't let a Gemini Venus trigger you. Okay. Then
that detached air sign be coming through.
Yes. Gemini Venus also, if they don't have water signs in their chart, they could ghost you, if you bore them, or they need variety. Okay. In terms.
So let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. So from now on, I mean, if I meet a woman, the first thing I'm gonna say, hey, what's your time and date of birth?
Yes, that's a thing in this generation. Okay. That is definitely.
They're gonna be looking at me like,
oh. Yeah, no, maybe not, but I definitely have to resist the urge to ask people that I've just met. Although I don't need their birth time.
I bet you do. I bet. Hey, okay, but how do you get it on the slide? How do you get that information?
Hey, Daddy, you want me to expose myself? I can't say that. Look, everybody watching.
Wait, so what time was that you said she was born?
Yeah, I've been known to figure it out. All right, you ain't got to tell me. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry about it.
You be correlating information.
No, for real. For real. Gemini Venus is very, I love that you said that. Gemini Venus is very resourceful. Okay. They gonna figure something out. Okay. They gonna find the answer. Okay. Love of knowledge, passion for knowledge and understanding. If you want to keep a Gemini Venus close, you gotta let them free. You gotta set them free. You gotta let them be themselves. Okay. Air don't have to be held down. All right. Yeah, and have great conversation. I can't emphasize that enough. Don't be boring.
Right.
And we come to Cancer Venus, okay? Venus in Cancer for the lovers, okay? Because Cancers are lovers. They will give you their whole heart 100%. But before they do, they need to know that you're down, all right? That you're going to be there. Cancers really value security and trust, okay? So Cancer Venus, if you are loved by a Cancer Venus, you are lucky because they are all about taking care of you. What do you need? How can I serve you? Okay, like how can I make you feel good? All right, Cancer Venus is very nurturing, very healing. They make you feel seen. They make you feel understood. They want to cook for you. Look, if you don't have a Cancer in your life, some kind of Cancer energy, I'm a little biased, but it's for good reason. Okay.
So far. Taurus and Cancer in Venus. Check. Okay.
So if you have Earth energy, okay, in your chart or water energy, you'd be attracted to Cancer Venuses. Okay. So Earth and water are very compatible together. Okay. And air and fire are very compatible together. So like I was saying, Cancer Venus, this is cardinal water. So Cancer Venus is going to motivate you to achieve your goals. They're going to motivate you to get things started. They're going to stimulate your imagination, your creativity, your belief in yourself. Okay. They're going to offer you emotional security, loyalty, and in turn, Cancers want financial and emotional security. So know that we're going to be good. Know that, I'm going to have all the things I need to make my home comfortable because Cancer Venus is all about the home. Okay. And Cancer Venuses make really good, stay-at-home moms, people who work in the healthcare profession or have to take care of someone in general. They really show beauty through love, okay? Cancers are professional lovers, okay? And will really show you like the true meaning of love, okay? But Cancer Venuses have a tendency to live in the past. So if you hurt them, if you hurt their feelings, you can just, they're not never gonna forget that. They're not gonna let you forget that, okay? They're the type of sign that they say they're not gonna live in the past, but they're gonna bring up the old stuff. Like, how they say, why you always bringing up old shit? Like, that's Cancer Venus. They gonna let you know. So tread lightly, all right, but be apologetic, be considerate, be aware. Okay, they
bring up the old stuff, or they call people out on bringing it up.
No, they bring up the old stuff.
Okay, they live in the past.
This the same thing that happened last time. You always do this and blah blah blah. They never forget. But
hold up. All women do that, don't they?
No. Not all. I'm very forgiving.
I remember what you said at 5:45 on the 13th of August of 1983.
I've been known to keep a case file, but I only use it in extreme measures. Okay. All right. Don't make Cancer Venuses will have a case file on that ass. Okay. So stay on your P's and Q's.
Right.
But with that, they are very dedicated. Cancer Venus is ride or die energy. They will stay longer than they need to because Cancer Venus is a very attached lover. Okay. Especially if they have sex with you. Okay. Because it's very attachment energy and Cancers speak through energy. That's their first language is through energy. So when they create that sexual tie, it's very difficult for Cancer to sever that. Okay. They're connected to you energetically. Even if you get on their last nerves, if the D good, they might stay, they might stay, but that's one of the toxic traits. Okay.
Hold up.
Look.
Okay.
But with that, Cancer Venuses are very passionate. Okay. They're great teachers of art. They may be great dancers. They're very feeling. Okay. They can feel everything. Okay. And in turn, they can dictate how they make you feel. So if Cancer Venus is in a bad mood, you probably gonna be in a bad mood. They're gonna make sure you're in a bad mood. But if they're in a good mood, they're gonna make sure you're in a good mood. Okay, so with Cancer,
so they're the ones who made up the saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Happy life, happy wife. Okay, or vice versa. Okay,
they made that saying up.
Yeah. Yes, Cancer and Cancer Venus, even men are very nurturing, very attentive. Ladies, these are the men that know what you need without you having to say it. These are the men that actually, like, if you're mad and you like, I don't want to tell you why I'm mad, you're supposed to know why I'm mad. Cancer Venus will actually know. The man will actually know. So ladies, get you a Cancer Venus. He gonna be loyal, okay? But if he can't take you home to mama, Cancers is very family oriented as well. So if mama and daddy ain't gonna like you, they less likely to like you as well. They're like, I can't take you home. You're gonna make me look bad. So, they'll make you feel extremely loved, but don't hurt their feelings. All right. And love is healing. Their love heals you. Okay. But they can be kind of moody, especially if their money ain't right. If you ain't treating them right, if you're not giving them the attention that they need, they can be a little moody. All right. So just treat them nice. Give them their space when they're moody, and Cancers will love you forever. This is extremely loyal energy. So moving on. So next we got Venus. I'm sorry, not Venus, Leo. Okay. Leo in love. All right. Leo is the performer. They want to be seen. They want to be appreciated. They are very generous, very giving, very inspiring. Okay. And all they ask for in return is for you to gas them up. All right, just show them that you see them, show them that you notice, and they'll give you more. They'll be more. Okay, they'll shine for you. Leo's one.
In other words, play to that ego.
Yes, play to their ego. But
that's a Leo.
But you'll get it back in terms of inspiration, in terms of creativity. Leo Venuses like to have fun, okay? Because Leo is representative of the inner child. So they want to do hobbies. They want to do recreational things. They want to play board games. They want to joke around. They just want to feel like they're your friend, okay? That you can have a good time together. We can have fun. Leo wants everybody to be in good energies, be lifted. So in love, they bring that to a relationship. And in terms of passion, Leos are great coaches. Drama, great actors. Anything to do with drama or motivational speaking. Okay. Leo is great. Leo Venuses are great at being on stage or being seen. Okay. And inspiring and creating light in others. Okay. And and their love language is word of affirmation. Okay. Validation, physical touch. Okay. And this is how your Leo Venus wants to be loved. Okay. And in the bedroom, in terms of attraction, they want to put on a show for you. Okay. They want to perform. And then afterwards they want the review. They're like, did you like that thing I did with yeah, you like that? Okay. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna add a little twist to that. And then you said you like this. Okay. You didn't like that. All right. We ain't gonna do that.
Hey,
point being, they want to entertain. All right. Passions are drama, acting, once again, motivating, coaching, mentor, leader, performer, speaker. Leos also like to look nice, all right? They like to step out, okay? They can be a little flashy. I'm not saying they got good fashion sense, okay? But their clothing is a form of expression, okay? It's how they express themselves. Yeah, and they really believe, like Leo energy in general is first impressions. Like they really value first impressions. So even if you go into the grocery store, okay, Leo Venus got to look nice. All right, they got to have it. They got. So
they the women in the high heels and makeups at 9 o'clock in the morning in the grocery store.
Yes, because you never know when you're gonna meet the one. If you stay ready, you got to get ready. Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you want a Venus and Leo to love you, just gas them up. All right, put a whole bunch of gas in the tank. Tell them how special, how amazing, how beautiful, how inspiring they are, and they'll be obsessed over you just because you obsessed with them. Okay.
Okay. Let me get my notes out. I'm a X.
No, okay. That's not for you.
No. That's too much.
So people that the Venus signs or the signs that are most compatible with Leo and Venus are Libra. Okay. Aries. Yeah, those are the two most compatible. Okay.
So the Aries is fire sign, and then what was the other one?
Libra is air, and Libra is social air. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So then we come to Virgo.
And Baby Boo Grace said you nailed the Venus in Cancer. She gave $15 on that one.
Thank
you,
love.
Baby Boo Grace.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So then we come to who we at? We're at Virgo, right? Virgo and Venus.
Sylvan Free is in the house.
Sylvan Free, my guy. Glad you could make it. Glad you're here. So Virgo and Venus is a sign of service, perfection, and efficiency, detail oriented. All right. It's like Virgo Venus gonna keep you in line. All right. They're going to make sure that you're doing everything you need to do to be successful. Virgo Venuses are the caretakers. They are the people who work in the healthcare profession. They feel best, or they show love through supporting, through being there for you, being of service. Okay. And usually you see people with Venus in Virgo, as children, they had to take care of someone, whether it be a sick parent, whether it be siblings, whether it be themselves at a very young age. They had to learn that love comes from being of service. And that's how they give love, is through serving. But with that, Virgo Venuses can attract a lot of unfulfillment because they search and crave for physical security. Okay, so that means the other parts of you aren't being serviced, meaning the creative parts, the inspirational parts, the daring, courageous parts. Okay, so Virgo Venus has to reach outside of their comfort zone to find that creativity and express, because they can attract habits of self-sacrifice. Okay, taking care of everyone else before they take care of themselves. It's just very important to find that balance. Creativity wise, Virgo Venuses are very good when it comes to detail work. Okay. And may like arts and crafts that require you to look at the fine print, like needlework or knitting. Or Virgo is also great with finance, numbers, anything that requires logic, analyzing, researching, and coming up with a creative solution. Virgos are very good at that. They're great facilitators, very good at organization. And these are the people that can be the assistant to the CEO, or, really make the person that's in charge look really good because they have a Virgo Venus in their pocket. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know your mama is a Virgo, and I know she's a very, very organized person. Man.
Very. Oh, yeah.
She was like an executive assistant for a long time.
She still is. And she's one of those people that can take on a lot of work and make it look easy, make it look organized, very diligent, very proficient. Okay. And
she's fantastic at it.
Yeah. And Virgo Venuses, they make themselves irreplaceable because no one can do the job to the extent that they do it, to the perfection, the level of perfection they do it. And anything that they put their name on, it has to be perfect. Okay. But with that, they bring a lot of anxiety to love because they, have this inner fear of inadequacy or lack of perfection. Okay.
Because they're so critical of themselves.
Yes, exactly. So Virgo Venus is very compatible with Scorpio Venus because Scorpio loves insecurities. All right. It's not saying the more insecurities you have, but the more you're willing to be vulnerable, Scorpio is more attracted to that. So Scorpio is extremely accepting of those insecurities and that anxiety. It sees through it and it's like, oh, come here. It's okay. It's all right. So Santa can say, yeah. Scorpio Venuses are very accepting of people's trauma and darkness. We're not there yet. We're not there. Virgo Venuses are also great with physical care. You see Virgo Venus is dealing with holistic health, holistic medicine and fitness, and they really love taking care of themselves, taking care of their body, and can be very self-conscious when it comes to their physical makeup as well. Okay. So you see Virgos are good vegans, or they really like vegans, or different recipes, and always looking to perfect their health. They take lots of vitamins. Virgos just once again wants to perfect reality, wants to be as most efficient as possible. Okay.
Gotcha.
And if you're trying to attract a Virgo Venus, okay, their mantra is, what can you do for me? What you bringing to the table? How can you make my life easier? How can you take this burden off me? You see all the stuff I'm doing for these people? How can you make that easier for me? Okay. And if you're not willing to face your ish, don't date a Virgo Venus, because they're gonna tell you about yourself. Okay. And they don't even realize that they're being critical. Okay. It's just who they are. They see it, they say
Ooh,
it.
wait.
Yes.
I want to testify.
Yes, they see it, they say it. All right. And sometimes you
Right.
just gotta take it with a grain of salt. All right.
And then they'll always back it up with, I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Like what? Like you didn't see it. I saw it. And Virgo Venuses are they have very little patience with incompetence. Okay. So it's like if you don't have common sense, or if they see an answer and it was so clear to them and you don't see it, they might make you feel a little stupid. Okay. But don't let them. All right. But yeah, Virgo and Venus are selfless caretakers. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Libra. So now we're on Libra. Libra. Venus is also ruled by Libra. So Libra is Taurus's brother or sister. Okay. They go together. So if Taurus is the sensual, natural, earthy beauty, Libra is the luxurious, bougie, elegant, kind of a little bit stuck up, or just like really appreciates the best. Okay. And if it's not the best, it might be like, I deserve the best. I don't know what that is. Okay. So Venus and Libra can have a reputation for being bougie. Okay. But with that, Venus and Libra is very social, very charming, able to talk to people, good at selling themselves, making themselves look good, can relate to numerous people because they can see multiple perspectives and know how to relate to each individual person. Okay. Venus in Libra is also very artistic, very creative, very good with visual arts, any type of art, really appreciation of the arts. Libra is connoisseur, like artistic connoisseurs. Whatever looks pleasing to the eye, Libra wants to surround themselves with it, as well as energetically. Okay, Libra Venuses don't like confrontation. They don't like loud people or just any like tacky displays. Okay, they're very just very together. Okay. And Libra Venuses, their skills could include mediating, working in the justice field, being a lawyer, as well as being an artist or a designer, or anything that allows you to put something together visually. Okay. And in terms of love, Libras love. Okay. But they love the idea of it more than like the deep, intimate connection of it. They love the idea of being in a relationship, having that partner next to them that's going to make them look good. Libras are, once again, they have a reputation for being slightly shallow because they do like things that are pleasing to the eye. But depending on what the rest of your chart says, there might be some depth in there. The looks may attract you, but depending on your moon, if it's a moon in Scorpio, you need the deep emotional connection to keep you there. So it just depends on the rest of your chart. But saying that to say, Libra they love being social. Okay. So if you're dating a Libra, you're going to have to allow them to, go with friends. They're the type of people that's like, I'm finna go hang out with the boys, and leave you at home. Okay. They need that freedom to be social. Okay. And to be seen separate, of you. Okay. But also in a couple, okay, they like, once again, they like the idea of relationship or relating in general, because Libra is all about relating. Okay. Compromising. So if you're in a relationship with a Libra, when it comes down to arguing, they may be the one that wants to, smooth things out, willing to compromise, willing to see and hear and understand your perspective and find a common middle ground.
They're the scale, so they'll see both sides, look at both sides.
Right.
So that's a good thing. But when it comes to making decisions, a lot of times.
Yeah, exactly.
On the one hand, I like this, but on the other hand, I like this. But on this hand, I like this, but on that hand, I like yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the downside to Venus and Libra is they want to please everybody, or they avoid confrontation so much that they don't speak up for their needs and their wants. Okay. So if you're dating a Venus Libra and they're the only ones always compromising, treat them a little nicer, see what you can do for them, how you can see their perspective and help them create harmony. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Libra loves to hang out with friends, to discuss social matters. Okay. They probably like art and I'm sorry, not art, but court shows, you know, like watching Judge Judy and Jerry Springer. They like watching drama so they can know that needs to be done like this, or they didn't do it like that, you know. They like watching drama, but only because they like solving it, not because they like being a part of it. Okay. Let's see. Libra Venus is also very suave. This is the sign that loves fashion the most. Okay. And really pride themselves on being put together. Okay. And they just have this very clean, pristine look about them. Libra and Taurus also like smells and cologne. They probably smell real good. So if you're all about the physical aesthetic, okay, having a good time, being social, having great discussion, get you a Venus in Libra. Okay. Then we come to Venus in Scorpio.
See, now, Not Innocent said, oh my God, my birth chart reading with Voche was on point. Love you, sis.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Innocence. Glad you could make it. I appreciate you. Love you too.
And what did you say, Venus in Scorpio?
Yeah, we're on Venus in Scorpio, Daddy.
Oh. Okay.
You ready?
All right. I told y'all ahead of time. Don't y'all be making no fun of me. I'm going to find you.
It's okay. Everybody going to be nice. So.
All right.
So Scorpio Venus, okay. Venus is very uncomfortable in Scorpio because Venus likes to be light. It likes to be, you know, fun. It likes the sweetness of life, the pleasures. And Scorpio is all about the shadow. It's all about the darkness. It's all about getting down to the truth. You know, Scorpio wants to talk about your childhood traumas and, you know, who hurt you in elementary and, you know, things like that. Whereas Venus, you know, Libra wants to talk about, well, you know, what did you enjoy about the theater? You know, what's your favorite song? Like Scorpio is like, no, tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. Okay.
Now let me explain that. Because see, this is the thing. For Scorpio, we want to know who you are and we want to know who we're dealing with. So we're like, you know, who are you? And I know you're just not all sunshine and light. Tell me the bad so I can know what to expect and what to deal with. Because if I let you in and you ruffle me up, you might get stung. So just be ready. Okay. All right. Go
definitely
ahead.
Scorpio, because Scorpio Venuses are very accepting. Okay. They know that the light and darkness exist in everyone. So it's like they just want you to put all of it out on the table. So we know.
Be real.
Okay. Yeah. Be real. Scorpio really appreciates realness. And they're so accepting that really the only taboo thing you can do to a Scorpio is lie. Okay. If you try to deceive a Scorpio, that's when that vengeance comes out. That's when it's like, oh, I got to get you back now, or you're going to have to pay, you know?
And that's to the low, that's the Scorpios that are still elevating. Right. Now, the Eagles are not always necessarily like that.
Right. So yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. There is a low vibration of the sign and a higher vibration. So a higher vibrational Scorpio who has been deceived, they're more likely to surrender, let it go, and see why that person is the way that they are. Okay. And it's okay with the understanding that that's their problem, not mine. Okay. So a lower vibrational Scorpio Venus is like, oh, you just played me? Well, now I have to slash your tires. Okay. Scorpio Venus can be real crazy. All right. Depending on the level. Okay.
Now, I would never do anything like that.
Of course.
Never.
But with that, Scorpio Venuses are ride or dies. Okay. Like just any water energy, okay, is there for the long run. They're like, what can we do to make it work? Let's make it work. Water is all about attachment. Okay. So it's like, if Scorpio Venus is like, if you accept my ugly, I'll accept your ugly. Yep. We can be ugly together. Okay.
That's true. That's true.
Fun. But with that, Scorpio Venus is extremely transformational. You will be forever changed after dating a Scorpio Venus, because they will force you to face your shadow. And not only that, they will show you how to love it, because it's like, I see it, but I'm okay with it. Like, why aren't you, you know?
Yep. Yep. No, and that's true, because and this is one of the things that I know about me as a man, that any woman that I have ever been with, she is going to come up. I don't care who she is and what she wants to do. She is going to come up because we're going to. I'm going to be that person that encourages her and challenges her. You know, and so that can be difficult in itself. But if you have a higher vision of yourself, if you're with me, you're gonna reach that.
Yeah. So with Scorpio Venus, if you are not afraid to own your ish, if you are not afraid to face the truth, then there is a lot of wisdom and growth and expansion that can be gained from dating a Scorpio Venus. But if you're sensitive, if you can't handle when somebody points out something you need to work on, if you can't handle criticism, Scorpio Venus ain't for you. All right, it ain't for you.
Yeah. Stay home. Don't come play in the big leagues.
Right.
Don't come play. I'm like, if you are going through some tough stuff, I'll be nurturing. I'll be like, hey, I understand, babe, hey, look here, I understand this is going on, blah, blah, blah. That's day one. Day two, if you complain about the same shit, I'm going to be like, okay, babe, hey, look, I understand, but now what you going to do?
Yeah.
What you going to do about it?
Most definitely.
Next. and if you don't like that directness, people get hurt.
And Scorpio Venus gonna test you too to see how tough you are. Okay, so they might throw a couple jabs and see if you flinch. Okay, they want to know if you really got what it takes to stay around. Okay?
Exactly. All day.
Yeah.
All day.
But with that, Scorpios are extremely passionate, extremely intense. These are the lovers that will obsess over you, will be very possessive. But also, once again, want to motivate you and help you get closer to your dreams. Okay, Scorpios themselves are very determined. All right, very goal oriented. They want to achieve success, and it's like an obsession with it. It's not just maybe I'll achieve my dreams. No, Scorpio's like, I have to. There is no other option. Okay, so they
achieve or die.
Yeah, exactly. So they bring their loved ones with them along that journey. Okay. If you have Venus in Scorpio, your passions could be along the lines of psychology, okay, studying human existence, understanding the mind, taboo, occult knowledge. Nothing is too taboo or out of the ordinary, or you can't take things too far with the Scorpio. They willing to go there. All right, they willing to go down the rabbit hole. Okay,
just be real.
Yes.
Be a real human.
Yes. And Scorpios are great at researching. Okay, you cannot hide anything from a Scorpio or lie. And if you get away with the lie, it's only a matter of time before they figure it out. Okay, and read you, because you're gonna slip up. They see all the nuances, the minute detail. Okay, you can't get over on them. Okay,
all those connections.
Yes. With that, with Scorpios being so intense, they are gifted in terms of art, in terms of inciting and catalyzing emotion, okay, triggering thought, triggering a change in perspective. Okay, they bring things from the surface, the subconscious mind. Okay, Scorpio lies in the subconscious mind. That's their home. Okay, they could be creative in terms of drama, horror, creating documentaries. You find a lot of Scorpio Venuses that are the whistleblowers in their community, meaning like, I see that and I'm not letting that slide. I got to tell y'all about that. Okay. And Scorpio Venuses can be real freaky too. Okay. Because this is sex. Okay. So Scorpio Venuses connect through sex. Okay, that's one of the ways that they really know that person is there for them, with them. That's one of their love languages, is true intimacy. Okay, and if you're dating a Scorpio Venus, all you got to do is be your raw, vulnerable self and love them for who they are, their raw, vulnerable self. All Venus and Scorpio wants to know is you loyal? All right, is you gonna be there? Can I count on you? Can I trust you? Are you gonna betray me if I open up and share who I am? Can I trust that it's just gonna stay between you and me, or are you gonna have my business on the street? If you have my business on the street, I might have to cut you. Okay, Scorpio
check.
play about being betrayed. All right, and yeah,
because we gonna give it back.
Yeah,
we're gonna give it back. Same thing. And you tell me something in secret, it's gonna die with me. If you don't want everybody else to know it, it's gonna die with me.
Facts.
So absolutely.
Scorpio Venuses are also great teachers, okay, because they discover the truth. They're great at researching it, so they know how to relate it to someone, especially if they can analyze their psychology and understand how that person can best learn, okay. Great journalists, researchers again. And Venus in Scorpio loves unconditionally, but with that, if depending on the level that your Venus in Scorpio is at, you could be toxic. All right. Venus in Scorpio can be very controlling, very dominating, and really kind of want to maintain control in a relationship because they feel like if they love more or if they love the hardest, then they're the weakest one. Okay. So they kind of play this game of keeping a little bit to themselves, making the person come to them because they need that reassurance that, you know, that person is going to be there. Okay. So if you are a Scorpio Venus, just be aware of your attachment style and your controlling habits or tendencies. Make sure you allow the person to be free because it's already enough that you point out their shadow. It's you can make them feel like they're in prison if you don't allow them to be themselves, okay? Or if you don't encourage as well as, you know, criticize, okay? So Scorpio Venus really has to find that balance or your lover can turn to resent you, okay, for pointing out everything that they need to work on, okay?
Yeah, and that's something that I've had to learn. So absolutely, that's true.
Yes, okay.
That is absolutely true.
So then we come to Sagittarius Venus, and we wrapping it up because we only got 3 left. All right, Sagittarius Venus. Okay, Venus in Sagittarius loves and is passionate about adventure. Okay, seeking. They're always Venus in Sagittarius is that friend, that lover that's down for like whatever. What y'all want to do? Y'all trying to go here? Y'all trying to go here? Oh, I'm not doing nothing yet. Let's go. Like if you sitting on the couch on a Saturday night, it's like 9 o'clock. You ain't made no plans, but you call your Venus in Sagittarius friend. They'll be like, yeah, let's go. I can be ready in 10 minutes. Okay, they always down for an adventure.
Just ready to roll.
Ready to roll. Okay.
Unlike us Scorpios, we on the couch and we there. We like,
yeah.
nah. Y'all got to go on without me.
Yeah, y'all miss me. Nah,
yeah, plan it.
Well, okay. With that, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so this is very expansive energy, very philosophical energy, and Sagittarius Venus really likes to study as well as travel. Okay, Sagittarius Venus can be professional students or world travelers or teachers, philosophers, anything that allows you to be at the forefront of experience, change, variety, meeting new people. Sagittarius Venus can relate to all walks of life. They understand that there's something to learn from everyone. But with that, just like Scorpio Venus, if you can't handle the truth, don't date a Sag Venus, all right? Because they're going to be real with you. They're going to be straightforward and blunt. And they're going to look at you once again like, I'm just being real. You know, I'm just speaking the truth, okay? So if you don't have a sense of humor, okay, and you're not adventurous, Sag isn't for you, okay? Because they can be the ones that if they get bored in a relationship, they can be promiscuous, okay? Or if there's no connection of the mind, if there's no adventure, if you've become monotonous and predictable, they're out of there, okay? So Sagittarius Venus also needs their freedom. They're the sign that they don't want to be asked where you going, okay? What you doing? Who you gonna be with? Don't worry about it, okay? Let me do me. Sagittarius wants freedom, okay? This is fire. This is expression. This is passion, okay? So gifts of Sagittarius or passions of Sagittarius Venus are once again teaching, traveling. These people can be a stunt double. They're very courageous. Okay, they're daredevils. Okay, many preachers have Venus in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is also good with money and finance and building a business. Okay, their challenge is just to stay persistent. Okay, because they can see this idea, and get excited about multiple things. Okay. When they need to put or focus their energy into one and build that, okay? Sagittarius Venus can also be professional students. These are people who have multiple degrees or, you know, prefer to stay in school for an outrageous number of years just because they love knowledge. They love learning, okay? Traits of Sagittarius Venus are fun, inspiring. They need adventure. They need freedom. And if you can't keep them interested, they're going to find somebody else that will. Okay. They're people that can have, you know, different different people that offer different things. Okay, Gemini.
So what would they see as interesting about a person? What do you think that would be? Is it conversation? Is it just doing
Boring.
stuff or what?
Like say if for instance, if you were from, I don't know, Egypt, a Sagittarius Venus would be extremely interested about you and wants to know your perspective about living in Egypt. Like, tell me about Egypt. And that in turn is interesting because you are different. You're new. It's something they've never experienced. Okay. A Sagittarius Venus would be attracted to someone who's traveled the world, who can share, their experiences with them, tell them what they learned in this place, what they learned in that place, can cook them meals from different cultures, just adds variety, adds newness, can make them excited about the next day, spending time with you, feeling like a friend, and that y'all are working towards something, working toward a goal, and you're expansive as well. Okay. They don't like to feel held back or stifled. And once again, are allergic to boredom. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Diversity, all that. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Big travelers, and Sagittarius Venus are the type of people who would feel more comfortable in a profession that allows freedom, and would really get bored in like a 9-to-5 where you do the same thing every day, monotonous, something that allows them to move around or travel for work or, just do something different every time. Okay. But with that, Sagittarius can be too expansive in terms of overdoing things, can have addictions, party animals, people who take things a little bit too far or maybe funny when it's not time to be funny. We're trying to be serious, so just each sign has that, that positive and that challenge. Okay. So Sagittarius needs to know when to kind of pull back a little bit. Okay. When you're doing too much. All right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, then we come to Capricorn, Venus and Capricorn. Okay. Venus and Capricorn loves money, loves security, loves building something. All right. They don't even want to talk to you if you don't have goals, if you're not working on something, if you don't have your own. Okay.
So you saying Venus and Capricorn is a gold digger?
They'll make the goal. They'll make it for you.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't gonna be with no.
Yeah, something like that for sure. Like, you can't add to their life if you can't get them closer to where they're going, then you're dead weight. And Capricorn,
gotcha. So it's not necessarily being gold digger. They just want somebody that's it. What do you say? Huh?
Ambitious, money.
Ambitious. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Now the gold diggers might be the Tauruses and the Libras. Okay, maybe the Libras. Sorry, y'all. But anyway, I digress. Capricorn Venus, okay? This is fathering.
Inquiring minds be wanting to know.
They do, okay? And Capricorn Venus probably likes older partners or someone who is older than them or can teach them something, okay? Can kind of be nurturing in a sense of stability or nurturing in terms of the physical world, because father, which is Capricorn represents, is the provider. Okay. So Capricorn Venus is like someone who can provide, okay, or help them provide, okay, as well as nurture in a Capricorn Venus is the sign that, wants to be cuddled, wants to be rubbed on, but they're not going to ask for it because they feel too tough. Okay. It's like their pride won't let them, show the world that side that just wants to, be little spoon. Okay. Capricorn Venus wants to be little spoon too, but they're not going to tell you. Okay.
It's kind of interesting because it's like, I do usually, I enjoy Capricorn women, just their vibe and their feel. So, it is a lot of times it's more like a teaching kind of a relationship in a lot of ways. So that's very interesting.
Yeah.
It makes you go,
And that's funny that you say that, because I find Capricorn Venus is, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say the least interesting, but they're so worried about, money and goals. They can be very serious when it comes to love. So it's not necessarily, fun loving energy. It's like, let's build this home. Let's build this house. Let's build this stability,
Right. Thank you, Mike. I want to say to Michael Peaks right quick. Thank you, Michael Peaks, for that gift, $20. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead. Sorry to cut you off there.
No worries. We got to thank Michael. We got to thank him. Okay. So yeah. Capricorn Venuses are very creative in terms of building something. This could be building a business from the ground up. This could be construction. This could be architect. This could be, Capricorns are great at seeing a vision, okay? Seeing the finished product of the vision and being able to diligently work to see it through, okay? They know that the best things in life come when you meticulously, diligently work toward it, okay? So Capricorn Venuses are very loyal. They're not afraid to put in the work. And they are the long-term commitment signs. Okay.
Dang, I just let a Capricorn woman go. Let me find out
call
phone
her
number.
back, Daddy. See what she talking about.
Hey, girl.
But yeah, Capricorn Venuses are the leaders. Okay. They're bosses. They're great at delegation. Okay. And they are determined to be successful. Like success is inevitable because they feel like if they're not working towards something, then they're unworthy. Okay. So Capricorn Venuses do not settle in terms of success or what they perceive success to be. Okay. And if you're trying to attract a Capricorn Venus, ask yourself, what do I have to offer? What am I bringing to the table that could help them get closer to their goals? Okay. And if you can't answer that question, Capricorn Venus ain't for you. Okay. Yes. Then we come to Aquarius Venus. Okay, Venus in Aquarius. So Aquarians, I love y'all. Y'all weird. Okay, Aquarius is the sign of weirdness, uniqueness, individuality, unconventionalism. Okay, thinking outside of the box. This is the sign of science, technology, and freedom. Okay, humanitarianism, working with groups, being an activist, working with social causes. Okay. So when you have Venus in Aquarius, these are the lovers that can be very free, okay? Venus in Aquarius this is the LGBTQ community, okay, in terms of having unique sexual preferences or just unambiguous sexual preferences, like just love everybody. Like I love you for your soul. Like Venus in Aquarius will just love you for your soul, your contribution, okay? Venus in Aquarius are the trendsetters. They do not conform. They're the ones that, you know, have that unique flair, have unique quirks, okay? And they appreciate a partner who accepts them for all they are, allows them to be free, and supports their goals to help humanity in some sort of way, serve humanity in some sort of way. And Aquarius is mental energy. They like the mind, okay, and connecting through the mind, connecting through
great conversationalists.
Yes, very great conversationalists.
Yes, all day. Can talk to you about all kinds of stuff, man.
And great at seeing the bigger picture as well. Okay.
Yeah.
With that, if you're dating a Venus in Aquarius, allow them freedom. Okay. Be prepared to, you know, do something unconventional, you know, whether they may want a throuple or not share a bedroom with you, have separate rooms, or, you know, they prefer long distance because Aquarians like, you know, detachment, a little distance. They don't want to feel responsible for your baggage, for your emotions. That's the quickest way to chase them off is if you feel too heavy, okay, because they're air, okay? So if you feel heavy, they're like, I got to let you go, you know, it's
right.
Okay?
Yep.
So yeah, Venus and Aquarius, these are the scientists. These are the innovators. These are the people that think of things that not ordinary, no one's ordinary, but the average person would be like, I would have never thought about it like that. Like, how did you get to that conclusion? Like, they're so out of the box that they don't even consider the normal way things were done. They might not have even known that way existed. They just create their own way of doing things. Okay. Whatever works for them. Very innovative energy. Okay. Yeah, and then in terms of weirdness, they could be quirky, random, just unexpected, spontaneous. Okay, you just kind of got to roll with it. All right, they're awakeners, and if you're dating a Aquarius Venus, you're going to be awakened. They're going to help you see a different perspective and challenge you to be brave and embrace your individuality. Okay. Yeah, Aquarius Venus are very knowledgeable. They're good at teaching. Great helpers, uplifting, okay, and just unconventional. Once again, if Aquarius Venus, they can either go one or two ways. They can be the people that are sexually like uninterested, like where they really just want to connect with the mind, or they could be complete freaks and just want to try everything and just, open to everything, just completely open-minded, like, and embrace all of it. Like, I'm owning everything I am. Yeah. Yeah, they down,
Okay.
they down with it. Okay.
And Shantae Little, thank you for that $20 gift.
Thank
Definitely
you.
appreciate it.
Yes. And they're leaders of change. Okay. And if you're dating a Scorpio Venus, they may want to hang out with you with groups of friends. Okay. It's like, oh, me and my friends are going to the bar, you want to come. And that might be a date for them. They like to be in groups, and to see if you can roll with the group, be in the group. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so the traits of them are, they're very individual, quirky, unique. They can be sarcastic, very direct as well, okay? Spontaneous, intuitive, and they need freedom and social involvement, okay? So if you are a Venus in Aquarius, your passion is geared toward social matters, okay? You may be an activist, an advocate for social injustice, or speaking up for the little dog, or just enlightening people on social change. Okay. Yes.
Man, the Aquarius sounds like woo woo, man.
And then last but not least, I ain't even write nothing down on them because they cannot be perceived. Okay. They can only be channeled. All right. And that is Pisces Venus. Okay. Pisces is the sign of the subconscious. It's the sign of the soul. It's the sign of spirit, okay? Because Aries marks coming into this world. Pisces marks going into spirit, okay? Going within yourself, okay? And Venus is exalted in Pisces. And what exaltation means is that the energy is most comfortable in this archetype, okay? And Venus, the sign of love, passion, creativity.
Now, what energy is most comfortable in that archetype?
Pisces is exalted in Venus, okay? Or Venus is exalted in Pisces, okay? And
gotcha.
Pisces is the sign of unconditional love, okay? Humanitarianism, martyrdom, self-sacrificing. If you have a Venus and Pisces in your life, you are truly blessed, okay? Because they will awaken you to your soul, okay? They will show you who you are and love you from the inside out, okay? And they honestly, they don't even know how they do it, okay? They just speak to the soul. They're able to be what you need. They know what your soul needs, okay? They're communicating with your soul at all times. They inspire you to reach new levels of consciousness, okay? They love all of your wounds. They see you for who you are. They feel you. They make you feel understood. Okay. And Venus and Pisces are extremely creative. Okay. Extremely artistic, dreamy, they see life through symbolism and just divinity. Okay. They allow themselves to be guided by divinity. Okay.
So when you say they see life through symbolism, that means that they can see, it's like they see underneath and through the principles, or they see underneath and through the foundation of things. So they don't get thrown off by something that it might change form, but underneath there's a principle and foundation there.
Exactly. That's the true meaning. They can see what something really means. They don't just take it for face value. They interpret the energy of the instrument.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Venus and Pisces are very musical. They may play an instrument. They may sing. They may just like music. They may DJ. Okay. This is just, once again, this is water, and water is all about feeling, being in tune with something, creating feeling, expressing feeling. Okay. And Venus and Pisces are spiritual gurus. Okay. But the challenge with them is knowing how to set boundaries in love, because with Venus and Pisces, they can have a tendency to get lost in their partner and become what they need and lose their sense of individuality, because they are like a sponge. Okay. It becomes a merging effect. Now, this can be positive if the person, feeds you, nourishes you, uplifts you. But if it's draining, this can be to Venus and Pisces detriment. Okay. So they have to be very aware of the company they keep, the energy they keep with them, the partner they're sleeping next to, because, energy, mixes while you're asleep. Okay. So Venus in Pisces is magical, very creative. They will show you unconditional love, and it's in the way that you need it. Okay. Their love is custom. Okay. And it's healing, and it speaks to the soul, and it takes you to new heights and new realizations, new perspectives. Okay.
So they're like really forgiving types.
Yes. Yes.
When we're talking about unconditional love, they forgive and forgive and forgive.
And understand and understand and understand. Like, no matter how much you hurt them, they're like, okay, but I understand why you are the way you are, so I'm going to accept it. Okay. And this,
man, I wish I could be like that.
Man, that's not the best thing though, because once again, they'll take a lot of punishment, a lot of abuse. Venus and Pisces, you'll see Scorpios and Pisces together, because Scorpio can dish it and Pisces is willing to take it. Okay. They're willing to, work with the flow, because whereas Scorpio's intense, Pisces is mutable. It's like, I can move, I can adapt,
Okay.
Rhonda said, I feel like Pisces can be a bully sometimes. Interesting. They might have something else in their chart, but Pisces can really experience all the signs, okay, because they are all the signs, okay, so they're able to relate to different people because they can pull from their subconscious any characteristic, any archetype that they want, okay, because it's Pisces, it's all encompassing, okay. So I could see how Pisces could be a bully if they feel like they're always being attacked, or if they're friends with a bully and that energy is rubbing off, and they start enacting, the energy they're receiving. Okay. So I could see how it could manifest as that. But in general, Venus and Pisces love is very healing, very enlightening, and very enriching. And you will be forever changed by dating a Venus in Pisces. Okay.
Man,
sweet. So let me check out the chat. What the questions looking like?
So let me ask you. So let me tie it back. Okay. So why is knowing your moon sign and what sign that it's, or why is knowing what your moon sign in important to you?
Venus. Well,
yeah, or your Venus sign. Yeah, sorry.
Venus, once again, to reiterate, is how you express creativity. It's how you express love, and it's also how you like to receive love. And if you know your Venus sign, you know what.
So another way to say that is that Venus will, you learn your love language through Venus. What you give, how you give it, and what you get.
Yes, exactly.
Or what you like to get.
Exactly. And it can also lead you or give you a clue to your career path or your vocation, because whatever you're passionate about is what you're going to enjoy doing on a daily basis. So your Venus can give you a hint to, what would I really enjoy? What would make me feel fulfilled? Okay. And you can look to your Venus sign to help give you a clue in that. Okay. And also depending on the house that it's in, because your birth chart is divided into houses, and each house deals with a specific area of human existence. So wherever house your Venus is in shows where you give love the most, or where your passion, creativity, and beauty manifest the most in your life. Okay.
So if they're getting a birth chart reading, would you say that would be one of the birth chart reading from you? Would you say that that's one of the important aspects that they would want to know or should know?
Most definitely, because Venus tells you about your love patterns. Okay, the type of people that you attract based on your love language. So depending on how your Venus is aspected, it could show your love patterns, your relationship patterns, or what you need to work on in order to attract the love that you actually want, and not the one that's constantly teaching you or feels like a struggle or forced. Okay.
Now I know you do. How would that work, like in a synastry reading?
So good question. So,
and you might want to explain what a synastry reading is.
What a synastry reading is when two people's birth charts are on top of each other, and you see how their planets fall into your houses and how they will affect your life, and how what's in.
So when two birth charts are superimposed.
Yeah, like one on top of the other, like they're overlapping. So you can see which of their planets are in your houses, which of your planets are in their houses. And what a synastry reading does, it tells your how your relationship is going to play out, what you're going to learn from that person, how they're going to affect you, how they're going to challenge you, how, you know, long it may last, what the challenges are going to be. Okay.
So this is for somebody that's already in a relationship.
Yes, because I'm not going to get chart if you got a crush on this person and you like, hey, I figured out his birth time. Tell me if we compatible. If the person is not there or present, I can't ethically do a synastry reading. But I do synastry readings for married couples. I've done synastry readings for couples who are getting a divorce and they're like, is there any way we can salvage this? Like, what's the root issue? Okay. So synastry readings can really help you break down your relationship and know where you guys have room for growth, what your challenges are going to be, and what your strengths are going to be. Okay. So synastry readings are very beneficial, especially if you're both dedicated to being the best partner for each other. I would definitely suggest a synastry reading. And so I
wanted to also thank the one New Era gave $20. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. So
it's synastry. How do you spell that? So somebody's asking that.
SINAST.
Is it SI or SY?
SY.
SYN ASTRY. Synastry. So SYNASTRY. I think that's it.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. Rhonda, You said, what's my Venus? I'm a Venus in Gemini, okay? But my Aries is offset by my sun in Cancer. So I'm not the Venus in Gemini that's going to ghost you. I'm the Venus in Gemini that's going to be straightforward and blunt. But yeah. And just a heads up, if you do want to get a reading from me, I will post my link in the chat description below, and know that it takes me about 2 days, or if you sign up, I usually respond to emails in at least, 24 to 48
hours.
Yeah. And I only answer emails 1 hour a day. So just know if I ain't get to you that 1 hour, I got you in the next, but I like to live my life in between being of service. So I just appreciate your patience and understanding. But when I am reading you, I give you my undivided attention. Okay.
Yes. And she's going to treat you right. We're going to treat you right. We're not going to take your money and not give you reading, because people that'll sign up and then like an hour later, like, I ain't heard anything yet.
Yeah. So if you're an anxious
person, let the process work out.
Yeah, for sure. Me and my father, we operate with a high level of spiritual integrity. Okay. So just know all is well. Let me see what else. Oh, all my readings are conducted via Zoom, okay? And I do it on Zoom so that I can record it for you and send it to you after your reading. So you can study it and really just carry this with you throughout life, okay?
Man, this is like, when you're talking about getting the reading, you're talking about really getting like your cheat code for life, your cheat codes. And it's like, how much would that be worth for you, to really know that, to know your cheat codes and know how to like navigate through life, man. It's really valuable. So
yes. And I'm very good at what I do. Okay. I take pride in what I do. And it's like a therapy session, a motivational speaking session, a clarity of direction, all in one. Okay. I also do tarot readings. So if you lost, or even just need validation for what you've already been feeling or intuitively thinking, your birth chart can bring a lot of confirmation to your life direction. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So now, so Voche, are you okay with going to the top of the hour or what? So you want to?
If they got questions, or if
yeah. So guys, if y'all have questions, we'll go to the top of the hour. If not, then we'll shut it down. So so that depends on what you want to do. So if y'all got questions, we can do it. So we can stay. So, all right. So,
and thank you for everyone who's had a reading that is speaking up in the chat. I greatly appreciate you.
Yeah. So Pauline says you did a great reading. Montreal was saying you did a great reading, and Min was saying that you did a great reading. So a lot of people, not that innocent, says she's done a great reading. So She does an excellent job. So, hey, she did one on me. I'm dad, but you know, I'm like, hey, she did a great reading for me as well. So
And
it's very
Montreal,
helpful and very enlightening.
yeah, Montreal, that was his first tarot reading ever. So he had never had a tarot reading and trusted the experience. Okay, so all you skeptics out there that's like, you know, this is a person who this was his first tarot reading ever. Okay, so be brave. You know, if you're curious about it, scratch that itch. All right, curiosity didn't always be the cat. I don't believe.
Don't be afraid. And
Yeah.
I know coming from like and I know a lot of people here are coming from a Christian background, and you're taught to fear a lot of this stuff. But it is really so enlightening, and you got to understand the reason that you were taught to fear it is because it would enlighten you and it would uncover some things that they wanted to keep covered up. So all of this stuff has been around for thousands of years. If it did not have validation and did not work, why would people use it? You know?
Exactly.
So this is some very, very powerful knowledge that you can get, and really knowledge about knowing thyself. You know, and it's important to do that. So when you're going on your spiritual journey, it's important that you know who you are through that journey, so that you can love who you are. Because you know, within religion, a lot of times we were taught that, you know, we were nothing, and you know, really in a way to put ourselves down. And that's not how you're supposed to live life. You're supposed to live life exalting who you are and loving who you are. And once you do that, you can extend that love to others, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that. And your birth chart shows how you can capitalize on your individual talents.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the compliments about the readings. I appreciate y'all.
Jolly Khalifa says, does Eastern astrology and Western astrology combine together? Does that work together? Or I guess, can they combine and work together?
I don't know. Okay. Vedic astrology is more predictive, and it doesn't really resonate with me because I feel like I don't really resonate with predictive astrology or even predictive tarot or something that tells you this is how you're going to be, or this is, you know, it's too definitive for me.
It's like it boxes you in. It tries
Yeah.
to box you in, and that's not how the universe works.
Right,
you know,
right.
It's
So I
because
love
we have the ability to change anything.
Right, which is why I love Western astrology, because it just shows you the potential. It shows you the possibility that is there, and you can choose to capitalize, you know, maximum, you know, capitalize on it or not. You know, it's completely up to you. So it's not boxing in. I'm not telling you this is what you're meant to do. This is who you're gonna be. I'm telling you this is what you're working with. This is how you can use it. All right.
Right.
Go create the life you want.
Right. So good question. Good question.
Yeah.
So Miss Chanella Anderson Eugenio says, so being a Pisces is not that you are Venus in Pisces.
No.
So
Pisces,
she's asking, is Venus in Pisces the same as being a Pisces?
No. So Venus is how you love, and your sun sign is your identity. Okay. So now if you're a Pisces sun and a Pisces Venus, then that's like double Venusian energy in Pisces. But no.
But basically what you're saying is, and that's a great question too, Ms. Chanella. So basically what you're saying is that they are, being a Venus in Pisces is not the same as being a Pisces. And why is that?
How can I explain it?
You just said it. So it was like I think you said Pisces is the sun sign, and then that's how you present yourself to the world. Okay.
Let me give you an example. If you're an Aries sun, okay, if you're an Aries sun, you're going to come across to people. Your ego, your presence is going to come across as very direct, straightforward, determined, passionate, courageous. Okay. But in love, okay, so if that's how people see you, is as an Aries, your lover, your partner is going to see the Venus in Pisces. They're going to know how compassionate you are, how soft you are, how forgiving you are. But if someone who's not in love with you or hasn't experienced that is only going to know that Aries side of you. Okay. So Venus in Pisces, how can I put that? Yeah, that's how the sun sign and Venus are different. Okay. Your sun is your ego, your Venus is your love life. So how you interact with people in a loving way, it reflects your Venus. Okay. But your sun is also tied in there. It's a cocktail. Okay.
Yeah. So basically you're saying like your Venus sign is going to be how you love and how you want to receive love.
Mm-hmm. And Renee Johnson asked, does your sun sign affect your Venus? Okay. I'm going to use myself as an example. So I'm a Cancer sun, meaning I'm very loving, very affectionate, very understanding, healing, understanding. And that is my ego, my persona. But my Venus, okay, in terms of attraction, I can be very loving and caring, but I'm not going to be attracted to you unless we can have good conversation, unless you feel like my friend, unless you can share knowledge with me. Okay. Whereas if I had Venus in Cancer, I would really just value emotional connection where we talk about feelings. And I just, make a home for you, just make you feel good at home. But I'm a Cancer who wants adventure, who wants, to talk about knowledge, expansion of perspective. Okay. So I'm very loving, but I also love knowledge. Okay. So, and I express love through sharing knowledge. Hey, right here. I'm doing it right now. So
Okay.
that's an example.
Cool. Now I just put your page in the chat window. So if you guys see that, you're interested in a reading, then there's Voche's page here. And I'll put it up again. So one more time. And make sure you guys can, so you can just click on that link and check out our page. And that's where you can go through and get a reading. So somebody was asking, if somebody wants to learn tarot, can they come to you? And I just basically said that you're not teaching it, so you're actually doing readings for them.
Yeah. No, I'm not teaching it at the moment, but that might be something I offer in the future. But you can definitely refer. I think someone said, can I refer a friend to you that is learning? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. And if they want to they can get a reading from me and take notes. That's fine. But as far as teaching a class, no, that's not something I offer at the moment.
Martha Herrick says, Voche, you rock. I cry every time I watch the replay of my birth chart reading. You're doing an amazing job.
Martha, I love you so much. You guys, Martha is an amazing hypnotherapist, psychic, artist extraordinaire. She's just a spiritual heavy hitter and just someone I'm just so grateful to have crossed paths with.
So we're waiting for Martha to start doing her deal because she's talented and gifted. So when she's ready to start doing her readings, man.
Let me know, Martha. Whenever you're ready to start doing your hypnotist healings, okay, let me know, because she did one on me and it worked magic. It worked wonders, like literally transformed me just from that one hypnotist session. So I'm forever grateful to Martha.
Wow.
Forever grateful to Martha.
So Dulce Maria says, could you explain Gemini traits of career?
Career, okay. So if you have a Gemini Venus, careers that interest you are anything that allows you to explain something. So taking knowledge and giving it to a person in a way that they can digest it. Okay. Gemini really loves when people give that aha moment, like, oh, that makes sense. So anything that allows you to give someone an aha moment, as well as
like teaching.
Teaching. Motivational speaking. Once again, sharing knowledge, okay, or writing. Geminis are great writers, okay, rappers, poets, linguists, work with speech in some way, anything to do with communication and seeing the duality in life, seeing dual perspectives, okay, embracing duality. So any careers that have to do with communication, facilitation, sharing knowledge, sharing information, and getting along with people, having to talk to people. Gemini Venus can be salespeople. Anything that, someone needs to be convinced about something or, share all the facts or the details. Gemini Venus is great at that.
Okay. And William Colt IV says, what is an Aries sun sign? Or what is an Aries sun?
Aries sun is
Just, I guess, what's the meaning of Aries? What's their characteristics, I guess?
okay. The characteristics of Aries are determination, assertion, will. Aries is that sign that believes anything can be accomplished with determination. Aries doesn't like to hear no. They don't like to hear I can't. They're very competitive. So if they are doubted, Aries are even more ambitious. They can be confrontational, but only because they are direct. Okay, they don't believe in fluff or tactfulness. It's just, look, it is what it is. This is how I feel. It's pure expression. Okay, so Aries can kind of rub people the wrong way, but also be very inspiring and pushing people past their limits. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying
Gotcha.
to
Gotcha.
get everything.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So, Eugene Dorsey IV says, what are your thoughts on twin flame relationships and do they exist?
I do believe they exist. Twin flames, soulmates.
But see, I think to me, twin flames and soulmates are two different things.
Yeah, and they are, but they get mixed up. Twin flames, for me, my perspective of twin flames is when you are literally dating your mirror, okay? And your mirror, when you can see your mirror clearly, it catalyzes change, because if you can point out what you need to work on, then if it can be addressed, it can be solved. Okay, so I feel like twin flames really help you see the best and the worst in yourself. Okay, that's my perspective on it. So I definitely believe they exist for sure.
Okay, cool. And let's see, Montreal Robinson asked, in a couples reading, do the partner need to be present?
Yes. So I will not read you another person's birth chart if they are not present.
Okay, so in other words, she's not going to have somebody you're going to get another person's birthday and their chart, and then essentially be spying on them in a way.
Yeah, their whole entire life without their consent.
Yeah, exactly, and that would not be cool. So that's unethical. Yeah. So if you're going to do a sinus reading, then the partner needs to consent, and the partner needs to be there. So y'all both need to be there to do the sinus reading. Okay.
Yeah, let's go to 8:45. Okay.
Okay. So no problem. Okay. So see, Shantae Wolf said, can you touch on Libras again and Venus versus Sun? So in other words, what's the difference in the Libra, the Venus versus Sun, and the Libra, or not just the difference in a Venus Sun and a Libra? I'm sorry, dang it. Venus. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you.
Libra Sun, Libra Venus. Okay.
There you go.
The difference between, it's the same archetype, but the difference in expression is the planet. Okay. So if you're a Libra, you express the Libra archetype in your ego. Okay. If you're a Libra Venus, you express the Libra archetype in your love life. Okay. So those are the two differences.
Excellent way to put it.
So Libra Sun also likes, balance, harmony, pleasure, luxury, beauty, art, okay, creativity, talking about social matters, and having intellectual discussions about, groups or perspectives, okay? And this is just who you are, okay? That just you'd be a great lawyer, or just, in an everyday basis, that's how you carry yourself as a Libra, okay? But people only see your Venus if they are interacting with your passion, okay? Or if they're trying to form a loving connection with you, okay? So that is when your Venus comes out.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay, and let's see here. Do we have any other questions here? Nope.
You're so welcome, William. Appreciate you as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up here then. So, guys, it's been like an excellent meeting live here tonight. So, Voche, Thank you very much for all your knowledge and your gift there. Really appreciate you bringing this information, because it is definitely eye-opening, guys. So it's an amazing thing. So if you haven't pressed the like button, guys, please hit that like button. Somebody, so please do. And for
so
everybody that
people that gave,
yes, that's what I was going to say.
Thank the people that gave. You gotta thank them.
All the people that gave, thank you very much. Thank you for priming the pump. So you give and you get back. So that's how that works. So thank you very much. So anything you wanted to say while signing on, Voche?
Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who I've ever done a reading for. Just the exchange of energy is amazing. And to all the people, future people who are, wanting to get a reading, I look forward to meeting you. And I wish you all the absolute best in your love life, in your passions, in your creativity. And may you have the bravery to create the life that you desire. Love you.
Absolutely, positively. All right, guys. Well, hey, guys, it's been great tonight. Thank you very much for being here again. And y'all have a great evening, okay? So we're signing off now. Love, JJ. Thank you very much, brother, for being here. And thank you for moderating. We definitely appreciate you, man, for sure. For real. So yeah, definitely. Much love to you, brother. So, all right, guys. Well, y'all have a great and wonderful evening, okay?
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.